It's the only Pixar short, right?
Alright, so a month or two ago we screened a film, actually a couple. We first screened Big Buck Bunny, and we did something completely different by showing the new Punisher short film called Dirty Laundry, which is different because it's not happy and flowers everywhere, there's blood and stuff. And then this was before IndieCade, so then we released our IndieCade trailer in front of everyone. That's the first time everyone saw it as a group. So that's the general gist of what happens. Heavy Meta, it's when we showed our trailer for the game. The game is central to that part.
It involves a detour in the Pixar short. The bunny creates detours for the squirrel
The
antagonists.
rise and fall. At first, this evil squirrel in the Big Buck Bunny short has advantage over the Big Buck Bunny, but in the end, he falls.
Amir and Will Cherry were there.
Something completely different, the fact that we showed the most violent thing we could find on YouTube after the most cutest thing we could.
A disgusting concept. The Punisher short is full of disgusting concepts like blood and gore.
A Harbinger of Doom. It happens both Big Buck Bunny and the Punisher, but in the Punisher, it's when you see the bottle of Jack Daniels being opened up.
Screen of film.
A glance. This is the glance that Punisher gives the evil guys right before he completely goes to town at them.
An unwitting pawn. The squirrel antagonists in the Pixar short are unwitting.
The news, right before the Punisher decides to basically avenge and kill, he talks to this, he spends a long time in this dialogue with a gas station owner, and they discuss both the news of the surrounding area.
It's about greed. The Punisher fights men who are very greedy.
The general gist of the Punisher is just pure corruption, so it almost gives off an apocalyptic kind of feel.
Featuring a ghost. The bunny in the Pixar short acts almost like a ghost when he's hunting the squirrel antagonists. He's unseen up in the trees as a ghost.
A murder. The Punisher murders several people.
Featuring a juvenile delinquent. The squirrel antagonists are very much like juvenile delinquents,
and also
causing annoying trouble.
The drug dealers in the Punisher are mainly juveniles. The crowd that watched these videos in Burn Crant Lounge.
Involving a trick. The squirrel antagonists in the Pixar short play tricks on the bunny.
A healer, in a weird, sick kind of way. The Punisher is a healer for people who have been victimized, as in the girl who was victimized in the Punisher.
An elaborate ruse. The bunny creates these crazy traps, ruses for these squirrels that he is.
A heartthrob is the Big Buck Bunny. No, also the actor of the Punisher is strangely attractive.
The lone wolf. The bunny is he's the only one against the squirrel.
It was Jeff's idea to show the Punisher.
The collapse of civilization in the Punisher short. These drug dealers contribute to a collapse of civilization.
Connor wasn't able to actually make the screening, but he planned it.
Involving a challenge. The bunny takes up the challenge of the squirrel antagonist and decides to go against them.
At the end of the Punisher, he pretty much loses a successor by throwing a kid who he saved a T-shirt showing the Punisher logo.
Involving dread. When the bunny sees in the short, there's a scene where a butterfly gets killed and the bunny feels dread at that moment.
Mercedes Morgan, she was in the audience and a part of our team.
Involving a hunter. In the Pixar short, the bunny is a hunter when he's going through the forest.
A Few Against the World. This goes with both Big Buck Bunny as he tries to save wildlife, and also in the Punisher as the Punisher tries to avenge injustice.
You were telling me about this. There's a movie star involved in the
the movie star. The movie star for the Punisher. He acts in an HBO miniseries, I think that's what they called, and he funded the Punisher short film because no one else would, so he became the movie star of that.
A decoy protagonist. In the beginning, you think the bunny is this nice guy, and then he all of a sudden turns completely.
The Punisher is always haunted by psychological torment.
Do we use Woolmeric or local celebrities?
Local celebrities.
Local celebrities?
Amir and Will Cherrykin. Unrequited love. The Big Buck Bunny has unrequited love for his butterflies.
A chronicle. Both of these are actual stories that were being shown.
Arjun is part of our team, and he helped plan it.
Let's see, a band of outsiders. The squirrels in the Pixar short are a band of outsiders. They just come in and just start trouble. Little juvenile delinquents.
These juvenile delinquents, as Jeremy calls them, the little squirrels and rabbits, betrayed the other wildlife as they pretty much smashed up butterflies.
It features a creeper. Just like the bunny was a hunter, he's also a creeper when he's following them without them actually knowing.
Mind-altering drugs. The drug dealers in Punisher were selling drugs.
Involving a discovery. There's a point where the squirrel discovers one of the traps, and he is able to avoid it.
In Big Buck Bunny, this bunny is lost in a strange land where the squirrels are evil and the butterflies are nice.
Curiosity killed the cat. Oh, there's a point where the bunny finally comes out of his hibernation. He's very curious about the world.
He's trapped by the squirrels. Partnership. It's not a mutual partnership. It's a partnership between the squirrels and the bunny.
Humans versus machines. This refers to the trailer in which the human players are fighting against the machine of the game.
And justice. The Punisher serves to, do justice.
A mad prophet in the Punisher short. The Punisher is a crazy prophet, if you will, who is trying to deliver justice to.
Amy Harvey is part of our team and helped plan this deal. And finally, we got to restore, so every card you see had full potential.
Slenderman here.
Sayonara.